Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well, staying healthy, all that good stuff. I just wanted to take a few minutes to give you all an update to our portal. As you may or may not have seen with my previous videos, we transitioned to a new portal a couple of weeks ago. And so far, things are going really well. It's been a transition for everybody, and we so appreciate all of your help getting all of this going. So I wanted to mention a few things that will help you and help us make this transition easier and continue to make this be successful. So first of all, as I've said before, if you have not yet registered your child for the new portal, please do that now. We sent out emails to everyone a couple of weeks ago. Those links for your new portal are only good until Monday. So that's the 2-week mark, believe it or not. And we need you to register before Monday. If you don't get to it, it can be addressed down the road, but it is much easier if you go on in the next couple of days and register your kids from the link that was sent to your email that we have on file. If you don't, if you didn't get that link, or if your email has changed or something like that, then call us. We're more than happy to help get you set up on that portal. And it would be really great if we could get all of our patients registered before those links expire on Monday. If you could, if everyone's registered, it really helps us sort of move forward with some of the great features that the portal can do. As more and more people are registered, we're able to open up more of the features, and I think that everyone is going to really like those. So please get on and register. Now, after you register, I also really encourage you to get onto the portal and just play around a little bit. Look and see all the things that you can see on there. Look and see what it can do. If you're like me, just registering doesn't really do much for you, but actually getting on and doing it, you'll be able to see all the cool features on it. But the other thing that it does for us is, as those of you who have gotten on may know, if you get on and you find that something is not correct with your setup or a feature is not working, then call and let us know, because we can troubleshoot that now. It is much easier to troubleshoot that now, as opposed to when you're here for a visit or you have an upcoming visit and it's not working. So if you could try to get on and register your children for the portal now, that would be awesome. I also wanted to mention a few things that I have talked about in my previous videos, or that you may have seen on our website, and help clarify some things. So first of all, I think that some people are having some difficulties registering siblings. So if that happens to you, please give us a call. But what you have to do is, as you get that initial email, it will generate pins for your family, and you have to use different pins for each child. So you will log on to the portal with the link. With the first child, you put in all of your information first, then add your child's PIN. That will connect you to your child's account. And then for your other children, on the upper right-hand corner, there is a drop-down that says Add a Child. You add your child there and use the PIN that was sent to you in the email. If you don't have a separate PIN for that child, or your PIN link isn't working, then call our office. We can set you up with another PIN for that child. I do think that this is easier to do from an actual computer as opposed to a phone or a tablet. That's just my personal experience. Some people maybe have been successful with their phones or tablets, but if you do have access to a computer, I think that it may be a little bit easier for you. But just make sure that you're using the individual pins for each of your children. I hope that clarifies things a little bit for you. Other things that we've learned as this has gone on a little bit, as you all I'm sure know, you do have screenings to do before your children's well visits, and usually and before their behavior visits, sometimes before a sick visit too. Asthma visits have screenings, so there are lots of things that you guys are used to completing through our portal. These are to get these screenings, number one, you have to be registered for the portal before your appointment. So if you do not register before your appointment, we have to manually go in and send those to the portal. That's not a big deal, but know that if you register now and then that will help with your surveys coming to you ahead of time down the road. So don't wait until your child has an appointment tomorrow to sign up for the portal. That really does delay things, and I think it causes a little bit of frustration. So if you can register now, then those surveys or screenings will be sent to the portal when your appointment is made or before your appointment. So that's number one. Number two, when you're looking for the screenings, you will get a message for when the screenings are uploaded to your portal account. And then you find those screenings in your messages. So you will have a message there on the portal page. There is actually a section of messages. You will find messages for each of the screenings. You will get an email for each of the screenings that we have assigned to your patient or to your child. So if you have 3 different questionnaires to complete, you will have 3 separate emails and 3 separate messages in your portal. Each of those messages have sort of a generic subject that just says you have a patient survey available. So there's no way to know which one is which. Just make sure that you click on each of the surveys, each of the email links, or each of the messages to do those questionnaires for your child. So hopefully that clarifies things a little bit. Now, there is a little bit of a delay with both our end sending them to the portal, and also when you complete them, there is a bit of a delay for them to come through our system. So again, it really helps if you complete those screenings before your child's visit, because if you do them the night before, then there is a good chance that they'll be available when you come to your child's appointment the next day. Whereas if you're completing them in the parking lot as you walk in, we may have a little bit of a delay. Or if you're completing them in the room. We still have the ability for you to complete them in the room if you forget or if things aren't working for you. But if you could help us try and make it easier for you and for us, we would really appreciate it. When you look at your child's chart on the portal, all of their information should be there. So if you click on the first initial of their name on the upper right-hand corner and bring up their chart, you should have information on their chart there. If you find that there is no information that has been dropped to the portal about your child, that is an error. So please let us know, whether that's through a message or through a phone call. Either one is totally fine, but we will be able to troubleshoot it if you do not have information about your child there. Previously, we were not able to send shot records and school forms those things that I know are so important when you're enrolling your children for things. And now that all should be working. So if it is not and you need something, please don't hesitate to call or send a message. The school forms and the shot records can be found in the document section of your child's chart. When we do attach those to the portal, those can also be seen as messages. So you'll know when those come across. We are definitely trying to work out kinks as they come up, and our staff is really working to make this easy for you. And so I just ask that you guys all help us make it a little bit easier too, by registering for the portal, taking a look at it, and letting us know if there are any errors or if you're having any problems. So I hope that helps. We are excited about all the things that this new portal can do, and I will update you as more things come with it. So in the meantime, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, have a wonderful holiday, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions.